Hi loves! This video will talk about how we really contract HIV virus. Please stay attentive. First of all, my name is Laurence Lorenzo. I'm French and I have been a nutritherapist for 9 years now. I study special nutrition and naturopathy, then natural medicines. I had planned to post my videos this next summer, but I decided to post them earlier concerning the coronavirus news. It is possible that there are common factors between the transmission of the coronavirus and what I will talk about, the HIV virus transmission. It is a possibility. I'm not a specialist of the coronavirus. I repeat, I'm a special kind of natural nutritionist. I'm a blood group nutritherapist. What is it? I'm specialized in blood group nutrition. I'm going to try to explain how I think we contract HIV and maybe other viruses. And maybe other viruses, and this as quick and as simply as possible. Excuse my English, I'm not, that's not my first language, sorry. Then, first of all, be attentive. For each and every person, we can get different personal information about their blood. We can know about their blood, of course, simple things, or group A, group AB, B or O. We can have other information like rhesus, minus or plus, other information I will not tell today, and we can have an information which is important for us. For me, this is the antigen Lewis. The Lewis antigen. Antigen Lewis, we are interested in this. There is the blood test for the Lewis antigen by saliva and blood analysis, which give a result from two possibilities. We are either, I draw something with men, we are either secretor, that's the name of this little man, secretor, that means 80% of the population, okay? And we can be one of the two results, non-secretor, that means 20%, we represent 20% of the population. Okay. And this is completely independent of whether we are a blood type A, AB, B or O. This means that someone can be, like me, group A and secretor, group A also and non-secretor, group B or secretor, a group B, non-secretor, etc. I must tell that, in my opinion, which I cannot check, not being a laboratory myself, in my opinion, a virus in a body goes where DNA can be read in a person. I repeat. In my opinion, a virus in a body goes where DNA can be read in a person. This means that when the person is secretor, the one with two different colors, the viruses go through their blood and secretions. Blood in orange, green, secretions, both. When the person is a non-secretor person, the viruses go only through their blood. Okay? That's why there is just one color. Now, we must remember what is considered secretions. Saliva, bile, women's sexual fluids, breast milk, mucus, sperm, gastric acid, pancreatic juice, and tears. Now, we need to analyze the research on HIV transmission and AIDS hasty conclusions that agency, mostly American, took at the time. In the current context now of coronavirus, a new and aggressive virus, and the psychosis that goes with it, it isn't complicated to understand that, years ago, a new virus seeming sexually transmittable had a shameful connotation. And it still happened, I think. That's a shame. When we analyze what's happened at the time, I'll explain myself. At the time, how did we study HIV transmission? 40 years ago. First of all, by questioning people who already had it, okay? Or with volunteers we were tested on and paid or offered food. 40 years ago, the volunteers who showed up to help research had one common factor. They volunteered mostly because they were poor and in financial need. Why were they in financial need? Because often unemployed and because most all the time ill. I repeat that blood specialists, some nutritionists, blood group nutrition consultants say that they have checked that a great majority of their patients were or are non-sequitur. That means only 20% of the population. These were sicker because they keep viruses and bacteria in their organism which don't exit through their secretions. Non-secretors have a more fragile health. There are more health problems, cardiac, dental, asthma, etc. So these people who were mostly American, unemployed because of their illness and without medical care at the time, were almost non-sequiturs. 20% of the population. Studies weren't put through due to pressure from authorities, with a population of volunteers mostly non-sequiturs. We deduce that the HIV virus can only be caught sexually and through blood. That was without taking into account 80% of the population's secretors. We breathe. Sometimes blood gets into faces, which then gets in sewers and therefore into tap water. Even if the water has been cleansed, viruses also use this path. But they can use the post office too, maybe. While we cook, water is always used. If we were able to verify and demonstrate that this logic is true, society's hygiene organization should change. We can see that these days the people take a different way to touch the things, to be careful. It doesn't mean, in my opinion, we should sanitize everything. It means being mindful. But we can do better than these days. We can install copper doors handles in hospitals, keep virtues in home centers, have organized toilets, no touch toilets. I think that blood is not just a part of our organism, it is the engine, the secret of our health. To verify what I just said, I'll verify myself. We will need financial help. We will create our own laboratory for research. I'd like to create a charitable organization. I might ask for financial help and artist help. I myself am an artist. I have been a dance teacher and choreographer for more than 25 years, and I'm a songwriter. The idea is to gather our talents to figure out of the truth. I would like to organize a big music festival maybe in United States, why not, and mobilize great artists to help. We can see that sometimes, like in Italy, music unites people. This organization would be called the Three Branches, with 3 different objectives. I would like to help to cure malaria too, because I know a lot about this illness, and I know that there is a country in the world who's called Senegal, who eradicates malaria just with a plant and with the help of a special ONG, and they are great now. It will be better if this will be in all Africa. Then this organization will be called the Three Branches, with 3 objectives: research for HIV and AIDS, help population with malaria, help third things, help the poor who don't have anything to eat, organizing food distribution. Why not in United States? If you are a government, organization or artist, you can call me with the following number. That's a French number. This phone will be okay in few time. 003366079408. I repeat again, 00336636079408. I'll call you back. I'll contact you. Artists, don't hesitate to contact me. Some famous people already have done it. Thanks very much. Let's mobilize for colorful hope and to kill the viruses. Thanks very much again for all the doctors who work very hard, and the person who helped them these days in hospital and all over the world. We send them lots of energy and or admiration. Then, thanks so much. Let's mobilize for colorful hope, and to kill the viruses. Thank you so much.